Hi there. In this video, we are going to talk about selectors. So with the help of selectors, you can find or select HTML elements based on their ID, classes, attributes, types, and much more from a DOM. So this is the website that I explained in the last video. And in this video, we are going to write the selectors. Okay. And what I'm going to do is just to save time, I've already created some selectors in here. All right. And make sure that if you have not watched my video on CSS selector, please go and watch that out. So the first one is universal selector. All right, I've already explained the syntax in my previous video. So this is the jQuery syntax. So you're going to use dollar, then parentheses, and inside this single or double quotes, you're going to pass in the selector value. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is, with the help of this method, I'm going to style that particular element or elements. Remember, this thing returns the collection of elements. Okay, so now what do we have to do? What I'm saying here is apply this styling universally to this document. Okay, now when I do so, if I just hit save and refresh this page, now you could see that every single element on this website is being styled with this border red. Okay, that's a universal selector. But as a QA, usually what do? We usually want to find a single element. Okay, not like this, but just wanted to share that there are different options. Okay, and in the upcoming videos we are going to learn about filters, which is going to reduce the list or the collection that we get back from this. All right, and then in the last video we also see some traversing methods through which we can further reduce that down. Okay, because our goal is to identify the element uniquely on the web page. All right, so next one is with the help of tags. So what are tags? And to understand that, we have these divs. All right, we have h3. All right, these are all tags. In my XPath video series, I've mentioned that there are three types of nodes. Right, we have got the element node, which is this. Okay, div. Right, so opening and closing div, these are our element nodes. Then this is our attribute node. So this is the attribute node, and this is the value that particular node carries. And these are our text node. Okay, so whatever you rewrite between these opening and closing tags, all right, they are called as text nodes. So now what we are working on is, we are saying, hey, identify all the image tags on this page and style them with border. Let's change it to yellow. Okay, and I just uncomment this. Okay, and I save this, refresh my page, and now you could see only the image tags are being styled. Okay, so these are different images. So that's about the tag. What about the classes? So let's see, herein we have a div with the class container, and I want to style that. So in here, this is one div which has got the class container. Then inside home as well, we have got this, right? So we are going to style all the elements with the help of this class. Okay, now when I do so, okay, let's see what will happen. Okay, so now you could see that these are all the divs which these are all the controls which have got the class container. Okay, you can be more specific by saying that, hey, and then you start combining things. So you say, hey, I want only the divs, right, which have got the class container. That's how you are going to combine two selectors. Okay, next is based on the ID. So for class, as you have seen, we use dot, and for ID we use hash. Okay, so this is my div which has got this ID home. So what I'm saying is, hey, identify all the elements which have got the ID home and style them with border red. Okay, so if I just save this and reload this page, so let's see. So this is my home section. Okay, and that is being styled with border red. Okay, that's how you can use id. Simple. Next one is with the help of attributes. So here what we are saying is, hey, identify all the elements that have got this attribute href. So you save this, run it again. Now these are all the elements which have got href tag. Okay, next is attribute with value. Okay, so in the previous example we only provided the attributes. Okay, now we are also going to provide the value for those attributes to make them more specific. Now if we do this and we reload this page, okay, so this is my href, this is my element which has got the href value equal to index.html. Okay, and that therefore it is being styled, and no other element has got this attribute with a specific value. Earlier when we just use this href, right, we got more values, isn't it? Okay, now you could see with href we have found these many items, right? That's how you can go specific. All right, so the next one is little complex, so let's understand that. So we have got this id home in here. Okay, and now what I want to do is I want to identify all the descendants, all the direct child, general sibling, and adjacent sibling. So descendant means children, grandchildren, and so on. Direct child means just the children, no grandchildren. Okay, general sibling is all the siblings, all right, following that element. Adjacent sibling is the next one, just the next one. Okay, so now let us see. So what I'm doing is I'm picking this particular div, right? You could see a div with the id home, so we have combined this, and the way you are going to use descendant is by providing a space. Okay, simple, right? And then we want to apply this border. Now you could see this is the div with the id home, and then I've styled all the divs. All right, so there are multiple divs inside this. Let's see that. So if I open this, right, we have got this container div. All right, then we have got this div and we have got this div. All right, so what I'm doing is saying is, hey, in this particular div which has got the id, find all the divs inside it, right? Does not matter at which level they are, and just style them. However, if I say find only the direct child, now let's see the difference. All right, you see this is changed now. Okay, so it is identifying only the direct child, means this particular thing. Okay, this one only. Sorry, this one only. Okay, because we are starting from here and we are saying only the direct child, so this is the direct child. All right, now the next one is siblings, general siblings. So for that you are going to use just this tilde sign. So the sibling of this home class are divider, okay, and about, portfolio. Footer is not, because we are saying that, hey, identify all the siblings of tag type div. Okay, so footer will be excluded, and then this one will be selected. So if I just save it and run this again, so now you could see that this one is also a sibling, but this is a preceding sibling, and we can't do the reverse lookup in css, right? And therefore only the following siblings are being selected. These are all following sibling, and this is the footer, and hence it's excluded. The last one is adjacent. Now we are starting from here. All right, the adjacent sibling is this divider. All right, so if I change this tilde to plus, then I'm saying is identify the adjacent sibling of type div and style that. So this is my adjacent sibling. That's how you are going to use the selectors within jQuery. And if you're a QA, right, all you have to do is you have to pick this up, right, and use this value. All right, simple, great. I'll see you in the next video.